Okay, so some technical difficulties are happening because of how things were. So, unfortunately, we have a different setup for Turnabout Christmas this year. I hope you guys are. I hope you guys can understand that Turnabout Christmas this year is the special Grinch edition because it has to use Kuma, and she's the evil one, my lord. And I was just thinking about this while I was like, I had a bust out of Kuma. I may be the only. I may be the only VTuber who does also have a PNG tuber who's the PNG tuber is a completely different character than their main character. So there's Khalees Newolf, which is the VTuber model, and it is like, oh, would the PNG tuber model also be Khalees? No, it's me. You thought it was Khalees, but it's me. Wait, it's me, Dio. No, this is fine. Yeah, it is me. It is me. It is me, Dio. Ha ha ha! It's great, isn't it? I'm just getting ready to remembering how to use the PNG tuber model. It's been so long. I love it though. Just remembering what toggles are which ones. I think I only have the 6, so the VTuber model definitely has more. So anyways, hello everyone. Welcome to the greatest Christmas tradition any VTuber or anybody in fact may have. The greatest event known to man. Okay, no, maybe not known to man, but known to you guys here in chat, unless you're new. Then let me explain. Welcome to Turnabout Christmas. What's Turnabout Christmas? Oh, it's very simple. Let me explain it to you. So, you guys know how people say Die Hard's a Christmas movie because the movie takes place on Christmas? You're also saying this to somebody who has never seen... I'm also explaining this as somebody who's never seen Die Hard. It's very true. I don't watch a lot of movies in general, so... Yeah, that's new to me, as I don't watch a lot of movies, so... So I don't know why I don't know why I use Braveheart, Die Hard as my. Anyways, so you know how people say Die Hard's a Christmas movie because it takes place on Christmas Eve. Well, yeah. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney episode 4 is a Christmas special because the murder takes place on Christmas Eve. So every year at Christmas time, I replay it. This is the 3rd year of Turnabout Christmas, so this is my 4th time playing this one episode. Turnabout Goodbyes is definitely going to be one of those episodes at some point. I am definitely going to know by heart. You could just be like, oh man, I'm stuck on this one. I'm stuck on this one cross-examination and Turnabout Goodbyes, and I'd be like, oh. Which one? And then I could recite literally every testimony. It's gonna get there some points because this is a yearly tradition. We replay Turnabout Christmas every goddamn year. It's the greatest. So, and if you also don't know how it works, Turnabout Christmas is a 3-day event. We take one day of the trial. We take one investigation, and one trial per day. And since the whole case takes over the course of, well, technically 4 days, we're 3 days of the events. So normally Turnabout Christmas starts on. Normally Turnabout Christmas starts on Tuesdays every year, but somebody had to work 10 hours this week. And she forgot about Sunday, yesterday being the finale of The Masked Singer. Not any naming names. I would never do such a thing. I am a perfect, fucking awesome person ever. Yeah, I gotta get in the Kuma spirit, you know. It's the Grinch version. Anyways, we should just get going. Oh, alright. I have to resize myself here. It's been a while since I had to use Kuma. Also, I have to get the game up too. That works. That's also a thing. Because we were last playing Tristan Kaipo, Tourney of the Cane. So let's go. New game. Play this game. And we'll play Turnabout Goodbye. Thank you. The greatest episode. The one I played for the fourth. This is the one I'm playing for the fourth time, right? This time. It's been a what? 15 years? About that. Yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I suffered. You're suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Gasp! Gasp! It's worse. Anyways, meanwhile, with Phoenix. December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Red & Co. Law Offices. Hey, Nick. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one. Oh, God, that would be awful. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course! Except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements to be forced anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't have any falls per se, but Grid Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Grid Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Grudy, in tips of the hats of Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though with his namesake, Nessie has proven to be a hoax. Locals are confident in their Grudy is the real deal. Oh, don't worry. We'll get more of this Grudy later. Investigations too. Chat. I think I tweeted this like I posted this on Blue Sky like a month ago, but every year I get the confidence of more, I get the knowledge of more Ace Attorney games, and unfortunately I think next year's Turnabout Christmas might be the last one where I actually have new Ace I've played, because I only have 2 Ace Attorney. Well, I have 3 Ace Attorney games left, so might be 2 more Turnabout Christmases. Depends on how fast I can get through Dual Destiny and Spirit Justice and Professor Layton vs. the Phoenix or Ace Attorney. But other than that, I seem to gain new Ace Attorney knowledge every year. Last year, we were able to bring in the detective Gunshoot's Detective Spirit because of Detective Bad. And this year we can bring up the references to the last episode of Prosecutor's Gambit. Boring. I won't be saying that in about 2 years. I'm kidding now. I know Phoenix makes a cameo in the last episode. I just don't know where. Can't they show the real news for a change? Nick. The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick! Apparently, Fey blood is no way in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Crude Lake, but this time, it's murder. Murder? Murder! Crude Lake again. The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department reveal that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skills and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Huh? It's like, huh? This has piqued my interest. Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yep, Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. You got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. It's like, no! Edgeworth is Edgeworth, the defense attorney's assistant! Yeah, you know that one, right, Maya? Mm-hmm. Yes, wonderful man. He works under Eddie Fender. This is gonna be a good Turnabout Christmas. We're hardly into it, and I'm already having fun. See, that's the beauty of gaining more doing the knowledge of more Ace Attorney games. Because every year I can bring new jokes to the table. I love it! Even though it's the same episode every goddamn year, I can bring new jokes because I play new Ace Attorney games. It's gonna be kind of sad when we run out of Ace Attorney games to play. So you hear that, Capcom? You gotta make more! When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. But first... You know, I think it's developing a nice luster. Oh, look at your bed, Laser Nick. We got work to do. I suppose you're right. Oh, wait. Hold on. It's tradition. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one, and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped on my hand, and my foot hurt too. Mia's desk. If I had more clients, I'd probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending a lot of time on the couch watching TV. Looks like it's a cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I heard they're planning a second branch outside the city. I can see the bellboy getting an angle of that screwdriver in the drawer just right. Maya brought in a poster of the Steel Samurai the other day. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. And the piece of the resistance. Mia's favorite plant. Its name is Charlie. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Alright. Good thing we did our yearly check-in on Charlie. Because, we won't be seeing Charlie again until we get to Dual Destiny. So everyone? Hold on. Maya, move out of the way real quick. Say hello to Charlie. Say goodbye to Charlie until we get to Dual Destiny, which will probably gonna be sometime. I would say probably maybe like, I don't know how long Streaming Needy Overload and Bad End Theater is gonna take, but whenever we finish those two, we're gonna switch up to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destiny. Are you guys excited for me to actually play more Ace Attorney? Don't get me wrong, I love trying Colperts. But I want to get back into Ace Attorney too. Alright, bye Maya. Let's go to Great Lake first. Let's say hi to our good pal, Detective Gumshoe. Is this where it happened? Yeah, Great Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around there. Questioning people, probably. Hey! Isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal! There's enough of us here. Have anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Yet. The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But sir, there wasn't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! If you try saying that again, I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yeah! Hit him with that detective spirit, Gumshoe! Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe is kind of scary today. You know, shit. Edgeworth is basically his ride or die. Of course, Maya. You know what? Next year I'm thinking. You know how this year is the Nitro Kuma special for Turnabout Christmas? I'm thinking next year is gonna be the face cam special. What do you think, chat? Recruits. Hey! Wait, no, I got this. Hey! What up, Gubby? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot you kind of don't remember Kay at this point. It won't be for another couple years that you see her again. Ah! Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts. First of all, his name is Larry Butts. And second of all, the name is Wright. Phoenix Wright. I don't know why I moved my mic like this. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? Just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. Uh-huh. We're investigating. We haven't even talked to Edgeworth yet. Because I know what he will say. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! Seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. We haven't even talked to him yet. Huh? You don't say. But I know what he'll say if we do ask him. We do ask him to be. If we ask if he could represent us, and he'd be like, nope. And I want you to know about my epic tragic backstory. But we're gonna learn about his epic backstory anyways. Alright, anyways, while we're here. That badge! You're showing that to the wrong guy, pal. You gotta show that to someone who needs it. I will show it to him because I show it to everybody! Just like how I show my attorney's room badge to basically everybody. Nobody, interesting Kybalt, nobody really fucking cares about it though. Not even Arya Steelwind. God! Love that woman, but she doesn't give a shit about my runestone. Examine. The sign says Great Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekends. and political murder and political assassination attempts. Wait, sorry, that's too soon for that one. Because that's... I swear. Wait, hold on. No, because this would be the first year this would be the first Turnabout Christmas since the Apollo's Justice trilogy came out. Because last year I was able to make jokes, like I said last year I was able to make jokes about the investigations because the first investigation game. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaves here today. Also, there was a snowstorm for me earlier today. I don't know why. I felt like I had to talk about that. I don't know, man. God, like I should note. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't have a poem ready. One of these years I will have a poem ready for this moment. I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Is it your poetry or your sarcasm? Alright, now let's talk to Gummy. Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay. Oh, wow, okay, Mr. Head into Fluffy Pink Cloud's lawyer. Head into... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. Objection. It happened before It happened before midnight. Because, almost, that means it wasn't Christmas yet! Oh wait, no, sorry, that's tomorrow. There was a boat on Grood Lake. In the boat were two men. One of those men shot the other man with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? The cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not! It's impossible! But is he completely innocent of all crimes? No. It's fine though, right, chat? Everything's fine. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right! Who cares what the witness says? I do. I care! You really believe him, don't you, detective? Yeah, of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking the investigation that serious. No! After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, it's not time for tragic backstory time! That's later. I don't remember if tragic... No, wait. No. Epic tragic backstory is day 3, if I remember right. Hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take a side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Go get him with that detective spirit, Detective Gumshoe. We're here for you. We believe in you, Gummy! Oh, please, no one's called him that in like 5 years. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorneys in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't gotten one yet. So there's still time. You're saying there's still time. What? The trial's tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently He's been talking. Well, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Well, why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. Oh no, it's not like he's not like a prosecutor or anything. No, not at all. When you guys showed up, I figured figured he asked you to defend him. Unfortunately not. We haven't even actually gone to talk to him yet. Well, Paladin, you got a job to do. Help out Edgeworth. Prove that your badge you're wearing isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Hate to break it to you, but I'm gonna be losing it in about 2 years. Wait, hold on. This would be December, Christmas 2016. Phoenix doesn't lose his badge until April 2019. So we got 2 years and 3 months before it just becomes some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Calm down. I've only been in 3 trials before. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyways, the witness saw everything, apparently. Sure, they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold out there on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. So, we're being thorough. You'll never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today! I forgot. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. I'll talk to Santa later, okay? Okay, I guess we have to go talk to Edgeworth now. December 25th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. You know, Nick, we all been here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure if it's something we should mention to too many people. We've been on both sides of the glass. Ah! Thanks for the lick, also. Hey! Edgeworth! Come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Yeah, no. Nope. Yep. Maya, he's just been arrested. Well, he's in detention. Big boy detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing? Look at the silly attorney in detention. Ha ha ha. It's not like I've been here before. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laughing will get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend coming down here to laugh at you. He sounds her a bluff. Ah! Quick, distract! He sounds her a bluff. Yes, you do. Fuck! Yep. He sounds her a bluff. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either. Believe me. Nobody wants to have to see their childhood friend in detention. Yep. You probably were pretty upset in Turnabout Sisters when I was in the detention center. Right? No, he probably wasn't. So here's my attorney's badge. your attorney's badge. Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Good one, right? I'm not that hard up. Not yet. But what do you mean by that? Your trial's tomorrow. Also, he's not gonna let us defend us, then, well, there's not much we can do, I guess. My bad, sorry, Edgeworth won't let us defend him. Oh no, whatever shall we do? You know that's not how this works. This ain't, we're not giving up. Me? Trust the wet behind the ears lawyer who was only 3 trials under his belt? Never. But what? My case is nearly hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? But I'm asking you to let me defend you. I know, but he's not accepting it because of tragic backstory. Simply put, they were afraid to lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault. It might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Okay. I guess Maya. I guess we gotta go. It's the end. Goodbye, everyone. That's the end of Turnabout Christmas. I'm kidding. No, absolutely not. Oh fuck, wrong button. I keep hitting the wrong button here. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what! We're not doing this for you, we're doing this for Gummy. Or Detective Gumshoe. But though nobody knows that he's once was referred to by Gummy by some punk girl who you are gonna meet in 2 years. And a couple months. Help me. You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Excuse me? I actually have been in... 5... 9... 12... Wait, no, if we're going to all cases, so there's 14 episodes in the Phoenix Art trilogy, but we gotta remove Turnabout Goodbyes and Turnabout. So there's 14 episodes plus 2 more times playing this, so that's 16. Then you got 5 episodes. Then you got 4 episodes of Apollo's Justice. So that brings to 20. And then we got 1 episode covered of Ryan Colbert. So, excuse me, Edgeworth, I have 21 cases under my belt. Get wrecked, scrub. I'm no longer a novice. So only like half of those were Phoenix's trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck is bound to run out someday. You'll need real skill, right? Experience. Why would you give me the experience? Nick! He's insulting you. Nick? Why am I the one that was getting angry? The murder took place at Root Lake, correct? Yes. Late last night. The lake is a long way from your offices in the courthouse. Why were you down there? Because of a hairy butt. I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Rudy. Right. Rudy. You were there to see Rudy. Right. Right. Huh? I want to see Rudy. Rudy? What's that? Oh, tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. No. Because if I stay out of the case, then Turnabout Christmas is over. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. Maya, he doesn't want our help because of epic backstory, epic tragic backstory. I know that, but I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. You defend him and lost your reputation, you'll be sure to suffer. Well, I have no reputation to lose. Haha! I hope only won 3 cases. Ignore the other 20. Ignore all the other ones I talked about. Those happen later. What more? That case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. But did he do that for me, or did he do it because, well, it was the Steel Samurai? Edgeworth is a little fanboy. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. It does when you get to hear his epic tragic backstory! I hope anyone coming into this stream already has a base premise of what Turnabout Goodbye is, because then when you hear me being like, "Oh, you get to hear his tragic backstory time," you'd be like, "Oh." It's like, "Oh, wait, you already know what happens?" I was like, "Yeah, this is like my 4th time playing this episode." It's a Christmas tradition, after all. Everyone loves Christmas. Christmas traditions. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? Tragic backstory time! No. We get into Phoenix's tragic backstory tomorrow, okay? Okay? Don't get it. Check the gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir. Not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right! I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. Guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask before I head out? Well, yes! Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up in the ops area report yet. Still waiting for it myself. Actually, Say if you get the time to drop by the precinct, we can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down, Simiente. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. But what? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, I don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right, now let's get investigating. December 25th, Grood Lake, Public Beach. Wowzers! So this is Grood Lake. Maya, did you know that in 2 years and 3... Sorry, I'm not going to bring up Turnabout Target, okay? I'm not going to do it. Not this time. Yep. Not sure if it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at the stack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like samurai dogs, how could they not be? They're a little behind times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know. Nope. But Edgar's still got his eyes on the Steel Samurai. Hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Wow! Grood Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Grood Lake? Because there's gonna be a murder around here soon. Sorry, I said I wasn't gonna bring up Turnabout Target. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow Groods here. Whoa! No way! I was sure it's because the lake looks like a groove when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it's shaped like a Groot, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks, right, exit. A line of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. Huh? Someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick! It might be a clue. Let's take them! Come on, admit it. You just wanted to pop them, right? Wasn't that obvious? Poppers. Take them. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Okay, that's all I wanted to do here. Move. We don't need the boat rental shop until later. December 25th, Grood Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They got guts camping at a scene of a murder, especially with that no camping sign there. Hey, Nick! If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their own car down here. Hey, Nick! What, don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering why camping pots and pans are all made of aluminum. They didn't talk about that in any law books. So there's no law saying they had to be made out of aluminum then. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough to skin to camp in this cold. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. What if the sign says no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. This camera has a mic and some attachments. You must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool! Let's try it out! Hi, I'm Nick! Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey! I'm Nick! Huh. Nick! Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it's set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole room of film. Sorry. Sorry is nice, but it'll pay my bills. You know how much a roll of film costs? Forgot how expensive this case is for Phoenix. I'll pay you back. Why y'all stinking off of setting up party poppers in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all gangs think. I say those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. They must be dumb. Let me tell you, that might be because I'm dumb. Just because I might be dumb doesn't mean we all are. And how are y'all now? Her chaperone? Yeah, kind of. Oh fuck! Sorry, wrong button. Fuck! I don't do the stream things well. Yeah. No. Rather. We're sort of friends. Wow. Just figuring out what y'all gonna say is for sake. God, I'd rather sit throw in a pub of straws and listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. Guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. Contact them. I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. So this is my attorney's badge. This is my badge. Huh? I thought badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive. You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try to pull one of them lawsuits over me for that film now. I'm a defense attorney. Cause I'll have y'all know, I'm a fighting, I arrest meaner things looking thing than you. You know, not at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? That's cool! Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally! Cooperation! And all it took was showing someone my attorney's badge. See, good things happen when you shove your badge in everybody's faces! You do, y'all come out. You do, y'all can all come out of hiding now. I don't bite. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was being a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never mind you, honey. I can't talk in the Yanks for ya. If it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lada Hart, but you can call me Lada. I'm here photographer and meteor showers for a research project. No, you're not. Mighty pleased to meet ya. Oh yeah, what was that murder anyways? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. Not so, Christmas Eve. A man was on a boat and was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been on this way trip. If your lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which ones I've seen win. So what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Haha! Y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? It's kind of important, so yeah. Actually, I'm a researcher student in Country 3. Right in the heart of the Heartland. Wow! Neat! Nick! She's a research student at a university. Country U. So I hear. So when did you come here? Let's see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. So, December 22nd. You know what else happens on a December 22nd? Yeah, that's right! I can bring up other games other than just other Ace Attorney cases. Yeah, that's right! I'm gonna bring it up! That's the day in 2028 that Clover and Alice get kidnapped for the AB project. But that's gonna be in, well, from this point on, it's gonna be like 12 years. It's gonna be about 12 years from in-game time. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you already? Meteors! Yep, meteor showers. Nope. Falling stars. I called that bullshit because I know the truth. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine strolling. What's the word to make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Uh-huh. Device? Your camera went off by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects a certain sound. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat. Ah! My water bottle fell. My water bottle fell. My water bottle fell. I have fun with my PNG tuber model. I don't really have any reason to, you know. This camera rigged to respond to noise, but it only responds to loud noises, like a potty pepper. The trees grow quite thick here. For the back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. I guess we can, for fun. Nick, what's this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats. I never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go on one when the trial's finished? Hey, good idea! You bet. It's like, I. Maya's just like, I bet! Actually, there is something that we should probably do with Lotta. We should probably talk to her about her camera. Lotta? Yee? So your camera. It triggers on a lot of explosion analysis? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to a potty popper? I guess it would. Your camera. Did it get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all pretty bright! Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, but I don't remember anything on them, though. What if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder! Yeehaw! I'll go check out that film. You come back later now, yeah? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. No, that's the wrong button. December 25th, Police Department. Criminals Affairs. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal! Detective Gumshoe! We just finished the meeting. For better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. So I got some evidence. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. So we got some evidence. Drawing a blank. Wait, hold on. This must be the chief of detectives here. It's glued to his computer screen. What? Good leg! Rude sighted. I don't believe it. Should we be reading something more important? Hey, is that the police department's mascot? It's the Blue Badger! The Blue Badger, you say? The Blue Badger! Yep, I got the Blue Badger plushie. It's gonna stay with me for a while. It's the Blue Badger! This kind of just sits on my drawer. Oh, that's the Blue Badger! It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him a signed mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department. It's the last thing I do. Good luck! These are detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny is that they're a lot tighter than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Alright, hands against the walls. All of you. Don't even think about escaping. I got my eye in the back of my head. You must be doing some You must be imagining training for arrests. Alright, let's talk to Gumshoe. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. Well, it's a good thing to know that he's invoking his right to remain silent. Or he's pleading the fifth. So how did the meeting go? Can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. It's true, but I'm not assigned to the case yet. So... Fuck, he's right. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth is human like you and me. Still, I get the feeling that if he's done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? Do they think Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. Let's see. Hey. In the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. If you'll let me. He needs your help, and you're the only ones to help him. Sure, he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe? How come you trust Edgeworth so much? Well, you see, about 5 years ago... Here I am just going to sprout out and turn about Succession. Wait, no, Succession is episode 4 of Apollo's Justice. The 4th episode of Investigations. Well, I think it's obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other. That's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth's always got his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his message might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. You trust our investigation, see? Trust us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. You gotta earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Iceworth is a man you can trust! Okay, I'm getting a little distracted with the Blue Badger. Blue Badger going back to his home. Till next year. And you have my word on that. I was wondering. Oh, that? Yeah. I made a copy for you. Thanks. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me a photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Tragic backstory time! I mean, it's gonna be the mention of DL6. Well, I hope it helps you, pal. Thanks, detective. Alright. We're gonna see if Lotto's done yet. That seems to use good liquids. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Wait up a sec. I got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Wait. See? He shoots a pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who's that shooting. Yeah, well, there's enough fog out there last night to strangle bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Us? How do you forget? Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon no. What's that? Now don't y'all think you can pull one over me just because you speak the lingo. I know enough to know that when you see a murder, you best tell the cops. My obligation as a citizen. Say I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. But wait! Lotta! What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm the side of justice. That means the cops. I've seen you eat the south side of the northbound skunk until yeah. Lotta! I want to be with friends! We're never friends. I would rather die than be Lotta's friend. Actually, that's kind of harsh. Doesn't like it. You're skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or else the other way around. No, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some of that testifying. Hot dawn. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Apologize profusely to come true. Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Ah, yes! Larry Butts. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Oh my gosh, it's Santa! Ah! Nick! I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick! You know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey! This is a connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me! Larry? Harry Butts! This flesh and bones! What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for that date, you know. A girl fiance deserves the best. Right. Fiance? Not another model, I hope. A fiance is fine. Fine woman, Nick. It's her idea. It's her idea of where this costume. She was like, you go, friend, you know? She brought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Back off, she's not legal yet. Nick, who's she? She's not your... Back off. Not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Faye. Not helping Maya. I'm the little sister. Sister. Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's little sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. My badge! Huh. Oh yeah, that's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back then, Charles. Sorry, I can't really pay you. Fuck you, you will pay me. Cause you put it on the fiance. But you can have all the dogs you want. Really? Larry, if you let her out your dogs, you won't have any less for other customers. Ain't no problem. That's what makes her happy, you know? How many times do I have to remind you that it was me who got you off the hook? What's that? It's a camera. You take pictures with it. Huh? Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is? Of course I know. Hey! You're looking at a Bonefine High School graduate. Junior high graduate. I was talking about the weird contraption on the camera. Oh, that? Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Don't go showing it to me then. Jeez. Hey, Larry, you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know. That's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? Oh, wait. Maya said she's seen him before, didn't she? What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Isn't he like 20-something? Yeah. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. I was fiance, obviously. He would have been just standing out here in the cold. Oof. Fiance's a model! I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Fiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it! Well, anyways, there was a murder here on the lake now. The trial's tomorrow. Huh? Neat! Defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Don't worry, Bio. We'll get into the tragic backstory later. Tell me about the dogs! Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look Groot shaped. Oh, well, originally they were Groot dogs. You know, like Groot guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Kiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know? No, really, Larry? I wouldn't have known unless you said it like 5,000 times already. She was She was like, go change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake with that big news. The big news. Yeah! Grudy! Grudy? So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick and I used to hang out him and I used to hang out all the time. But then, tragic backstory! AKA DL6. Wow. Never knew. Don't get me wrong. It's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah! Eddie's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Ah, Gregory Edgeworth. Man. What a man. I'm trying to make a reference to... I'm trying to make a reference to the Inherited Turnabout, but I can't think of anything right off the top of my head. Wow. Want some chocolate, Maya? Wait. You said defense lawyer. Yay. Edgeworth is a... Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got the prosthetics on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney! That's like the total opposite of defense lawyer. Huh? Go figure. You always used to talk about defending the weak who are unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about a man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind now. A little tragedy known as DL6. Do you know Nick? Nick? What's Gertie? Huh? You don't know? She was kind of in the shower when I heard it on the news. Here in this very lake, a giant, mysterious monster. Gertie! Hey, Gertie, what up? A monster? Yeah. Check it out! This is an actual article from yesterday's paper. Wow! It's really real! Nick! A monster! A real monster! It's just a steel samurai. Won't be the first time that a steel samurai was in that lake. It won't be the last time the steel samurai was in this lake. Oh! Sorry, I couldn't help myself making that Turnabout Target reference. Yeah, it's something, right? You know it, Phoenix. You know it. Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic when we got into frame. I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, can I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. I'll be on $1 million. Oh, 1 million? Well then, if that's the case, Larry, you're me defending you costs $1,002,000. That way we make a profit. Grow up, Larry. Move back to the office. What is it? Oh! Nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that Philopsary report once more? Hey! I remember now! This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office that Mia worked at. I met him once when I was there to hang out with Sis. At office. Wait! You mean the Grossberger's office? Right! That guy! That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. December 25th, Grossberg's Law Offices. That old familiar clearing of the throat. Haha, you're Mia's something, are you not? Don't you dare say boy toy lover. I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix right. Aha! And you are Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. Takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Ah, yes. I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Why is the wall there a different color? A big painting was hanging there until recently. Huh? What happened to it? Your innocence? Well, he gave it to someone. I bet he gave it to someone. Some romantic love interest. Love blooms eternal, Nick. Yeah. Right. Absolutely. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Definitely a love interest. Yep. Love interest for sure. A table for clients. An elegant Japanese case. If I'm not mistaken, the lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone's got some money to burn. Maybe we should put things on our client table too. I'm not really into smoking. We could put out candy or gum. Classy. A solid mahogany desk. Mahogany? The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Hey Nick! I want a desk like that in our office too. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that yet. Huh? I meant for me! You better start saving your allowance then. Expensive looking mahogany, the bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny, they don't look like they have ever been read. Well then let's take them back to our office! You won't miss them. We don't need them. Then we can take that wooden... Can we take that wooden bear? Kinda cute. You've really grown up in the past few years, my dear. I've only been a lawyer for like 3 months. How proud Mia would be if she could see you now. She said she was more worried about me than anything. Aw, just go ahead and take the compliment, will you? Nothing about my badge. So this camera on the lake that takes photos whenever explosions sound. That's what she said. And it just happened to be set up on the bench pointing out to the lake. Yes. She said it was to photograph shooting stars. Shooting stars. Explosions. What's the connection? I'd be suspicious of this witness of yours. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. And you... Ha! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hemorrhoid. Robert Hemorrhoid. Mr. Hemorrhoid. And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot. So this is the moment the crime took place, eh? Yes. You can't really say for sure that's Edgeworth's. Not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all. My apologies. I'm not sure I can help you with that. Good. Let's talk. There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? Just get up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberger, whatever happened to that painting? Phoenix, you know damn well what happened to that painting. Oh, yes. I do not think I shall be ever coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it was just my desserts. Old bitter desserts. Who's this Hemorrhoid guy anyways? Mr. Hemorrhoid. He was the defense attorney here in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. I brought it up too soon. Whoops, my bad. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That would be the incident where the police were still at a loss to use the spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Is that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No convention was paid. Shoutouts to... I'm blanking on his name. Also, I don't really know what his English translation name is. I'm trying to think of the translation name because I don't really know. Because I'll be real with you, I have not been doing much with C. The DL6 incident, yes, happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirits of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges of being laid against one man. But Mr. Hemorrhoid won the case. And the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You're the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberger? Yes. Yes, quite. Thank you. No. Please. Don't mention it. DL6. Never said I heard that name again. But wait. What does this case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 case was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? Someone was a little mad about Gregory being able to pin this on his perfect record. If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait. This is a photograph of my mother. December 25th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. What's this? I was hoping you got my message first time. Petrus, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. It's my concern. I know. Guess he hasn't found out anyone yet. Hi. Okay, we look in a different direction? Okay. I can do that. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you made an incredible progress in your investigation. I admit it. I'm impressed, right? You're always so single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? Yep. Turnabout Christmas, baby! About the DL6 incident. Right. DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if this sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. Just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I'll answer to the best of my abilities. What's that? in the mood for idle banter, right? I'm sorry, I can't think of anything I want to say about that. Who would have thought there would be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, right? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone. No. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. What's that? It's only been a minute. It's the first game, so we don't show profiles yet. The DL6 incident. It was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hemorrhoid that cleared that suspect's name. And Hemorrhoid was the victim in Druid Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium. That was my mom. What? You mean your... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end. And now, this. About to end. 15 years. Statutes of limitations. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago, as of 3 days. 15 years ago, on December 28th. December 28th. The statute of limitations of the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? Statute of limitation. When a case statute of limitation runs out, legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from the public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. Guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. Yep, I'll do it. I know, you want us to suspend you. Yes, will you? No. Sorry, Edgy. No way! Right. Nick! What, can no one take a joke? Hey, don't look so serious, guys. I was kidding. It's a little joke. There's nothing a little... or joke-like about it. That was funny. Nick! Do it over. Yes, Your Honor. How could I refuse you, Edgeworth? Thank you, right? This is my chance to finally pay you back. For a whole $13. Actually, it was Edgeworth who got the money stolen from him. That whole $13 or so. Seems like a lot for lunch money, though. I know. Big shot son of a lawyer here. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Oh, he's gonna be so happy. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake? Nick! It's a big one. Ah, it's coming down. Phew. That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? floor and the ball shivering. Guess he doesn't do well with earthquakes. Heard of running, but curling up in a ball. Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. He has to give this Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's all this about, pal? My bad. A lot of hearts. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, but speaking of Edgeworth. No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You're trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Not at all. Nope. Not at all. So, what did Miss Hart say? Says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire with a pistol. What? He even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. You cannot really tell who's from the photo who's shooting who. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it will drop the quality in a bit, but we should see who's who. She can do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photo in that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be a life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. We got a photo taken when the shot rang out. Say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Maya used to say? If he's innocent, there's got to be something I overlooked. Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask to sign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. So speaking of that... Done! Look what I got! Hey, you did it, pal! Glad I waited until the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. I'll see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake just a little while back? Yeah, it just went in a ball. What's up with that? I wonder if he has phasmophobia or anything. That's a word I learned about a couple of years ago when I originally played this. I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I lived my whole life out here. I lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was pretty big quake. Gonna check on him. You two go eat and get ready. Rest. Let's try. Later. I wonder what it was Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. Well, guy's got seismophobia. Our client's got seismophobia. Don't worry about it, Maya. I wonder. I was never that scared of them when we were in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in the 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Well, his dad died, and he became a rescuer. Yep. Oh, it says to be continued if you can't see it. Yep. our 2023 Turnabout replay. 2024 was the Adventures of There's Unspeakable Story. December 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Good God of prosecutions, right? God. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he really will do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. Okay, so, the scholar is not here right now because my camera was freaking out and I didn't want to deal with it. So I switched to my PNG model. And as I know you weren't here earlier, but I may be like one of the only VTubers whose PNG model is completely different than to their actual VTuber model. I made this model before I debuted as a VTuber, and the reason I keep it around and not make an actual PNG model for my actual VTuber model is the fact that lore. Yep. It's the only reason I keep this model the way it is. Lore. I mean, to be fair, I could change the outfit up, but so anyways, we're doing good. We're just I'm starting up my yearly Christmas tradition of replaying Turnabout Goodbyes every year in a little event I like to call Turnabout Christmas. I'm getting hot. I need to take off my sweatshirt real quick. It's like one of my favorite events of the year. I would say it's my favorite, but nothing can beat Extra Life, honestly. Extra Life is always my favorite. So unfortunately, we don't have the scholar. I don't have the scholar thing set up, but I can easily whip up the scholar stuff for the PNG tuber model, but don't have that right now. So yeah, my bad. Anyways, that's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. Tell me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor. Yeah, yeah. No. The university didn't kick me out. They just simply said we are looking for someone different. And then kindly escorted me out of the building. And said, come back when you have red hair. So, was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. Now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost it once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me. Times 20. He just said 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. Guess that's something Mia was lit to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya. Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. Couldn't reach? think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Don't worry about it. oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 10th. December 26th. Well, actually, it's December 19th, but that's just real time. 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. You know, it's ironic that he doesn't age, and, like, he looks exactly like this 7 years ago. In fact, he looks a lot like this 16 years ago. See, this is the fun part when you've played, like, literally every other game. Or at least every game that counts. Because I don't think we're going to get much in the Polos Justice trilogy that will help me make jokes about this game. As you can tell, I played this one case a lot.
4 times. This is my 4th time to be exact.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would be standing here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. You got the judge scared. He's running this court anyways. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? But nothing, of course. That should be fine. Again, as I stated before, who's running this court anyways? The prosecution may call its first witness. What's this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of the case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. What's up, pal? Describe the evidence. Now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. No, really? I mean, if we're gonna go like mentors here, even Gumshoe's mentor, Detective Bad, is not on good terms with Von Karma. You can learn about that in Turnabout the Inherited Turnabout, or whatever it's called in the official English release. Please take a look at this map. The murder happened late on Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There was 2 men on the boat. Now there happens to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10, she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling the proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam your gavel down and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. Who's running this court anyways? No, he's not. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, we found a body in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. He's not even going to learn my name. How you doing, Gumshoe? You received a call from a man. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard 2 gunshots, right? The woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Ah! Your testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. A lot of heart. What happened next, detective? How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get you there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Look forward to your next year's salary review. Only Edgeworth is allowed to cut Gumshoe's salary. Kind of their thing. So much to look forward to these days. Hey. We'll get there one day, Gumshoe. There's no time for deductive daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer or anything, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got a share of objections. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep trust and relationship as prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, pop cocky. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. But the next morning, the body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike the bone, so his shapes is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon on the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. What about the pistol that made it decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Ah! Yes, the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. No. I do it much eviler as the karma. There was fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clearly prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. But what? Order! Order! So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted as evidence. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir? Was this bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic marking. Oh, shit. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here doesn't know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, glaring at me. Just very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves a distinctive mark on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. Quite accurate, indeed. This leads to one one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found on the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which you may recall, was covered in the defendant's own fingerprints. Order. Well, Judge, I say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witnesses speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, so I'll take a brief break. I'll call my witness for after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess now. It's running this court anyways! But wait, just bang your flames again and get on with it, man. Yes. Like I said, this court will take a 10-minute recess. Just running this court anyways. That's what I've been saying. December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. At first, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? And that photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Was you right there? I heard a gunshot very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. Can't say why, but I saw at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. I can't that. Say Maya. Huh? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Sorry. It's no good. Ugh. I know. No good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here right now. No, I need you here. No, of course I'm not. I need you here. You can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense, but more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Aw, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky at it lately. I mean, come on, this is Phoenix right here. We're talking about the king of blood, Abahi! You never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that right in front of my clients. Oh, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. Bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Probably shouldn't be talking about that kind of stuff in front of my client. Court is now back in session. Mr. Von Carmel, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you're a research student at our university. That's I am. Good. Begin telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand. Yeah, understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang coming from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in the boat. There was another bang. There was a nearest thing on that lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. No, order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There was no other boats on the lake. So that man in the boat was the victim, must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well. This court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worse than words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder a meaningless question. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? You really think there's a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think there was. I think that I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I just gotta find out about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Oh, yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions. Really? I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. I was in my car. Why were you camping there anyways? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? All this sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. But wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. I asked you to find the contradiction, not leisure chat with the witness. Ugh. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in the boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradiction. He's jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Of course he's hiding something. There was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, right? Not meaningless babble. Not Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There was the nearest thing on the lake but that boat. Are you sure about that? Why do I sound like that one meme? You sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How are you so coming you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. I almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. Part where the judge is... Things would never happen like this if fair to Kevin was the judge. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear from Mr. Wright. Seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth nothing. But, Your Honor, you kept your promise, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any other further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick, a lot of testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was with me! Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not! Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks! It's unclear whether you actually looking at the lake. Highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea of treating me like some kind of criminal? Saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defendant's defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guards, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's different? All that remains is a guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court. No, I am! If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave this courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Pah, I care not for this melodrama. That's what makes Turnabout Christmas so great. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can figure out anything in that. But I can't squander Miles' efforts either. Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to be allowed to ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's test. Well, find it. If you can. That's right. Alright, fair. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph! Every time it does, it makes me laugh. This is the photo I took. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So, this picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? You said it doesn't come cheap. Yet even they could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? Well, Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say it in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could she possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself, Miss Hart. What? Did you see the defendant that night? Oh, of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I didn't. Finally find the hole in Mr. Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Yeah, right. It was a cold and the fog was as thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in my car. So I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. Use binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. So I better be good. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars! Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. What do you need a telescope? Not binoculars for that? I got doubts of your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera's irrelevant to this case. I took a picture of a murder. Or potential murder. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright. Is their camera really irrelevant to this case? Yes. Note that if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? This is make or break it time. The camera is utmost importance, Your Honor. It's perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I heard ya. No time for pressing. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It's pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of stars, Miss Hart. Ugh. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The window is not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, then what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart? Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to take a photograph of. What's this? A newspaper article? Rudy. Ah, the sighting of Grood Lake. Won't be the last time you see something like that. Oh. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see your proof that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Groody. I have proof. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here was taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here's this article about Groody. According to this article, Groody made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Groody, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try to take a photo of Groody, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad, your lawyer's not smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to take Fruity. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw it, does it? Exactly. What did you just use several precious minutes of her time to prove? It's nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But she's also scrutiny. So what? It changes nothing. Not true. You're hiding the whole thing about Grudy for some reason. I know it. What could have it been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Grudy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Nothing will change. It has to. Yeah, I'm gonna spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out at the lake. That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight at the lake. There isn't much else to the lake, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands and heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, thrust my head and hoped to fry. Chris. The witness testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste any more time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Is there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin cross-examination. You'll see. Sure of yourself, you have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Haha, very funny. You understand this is your last chance at a cross-examination. Right, Mr. Wright? That's my verdict at this time, Mr. Wright. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. That was a lot sharper sound than I ever expected. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know if she heard a bang and she saw that Grudy was out there. I don't doubt she would waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? Are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush, puppies, pops. I'm getting there. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was as smooth as glass. Nobody was on the shore neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to be Van Karma any other way. There has to be something. Miss Hart. Were you really looking at the boat? Well, what's with ya? Of course I was looking at it. It's the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take pictures of Grudy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any signs of Grudy. That's what. You wouldn't give this boat a second thought. Ah! Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through the binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Grudy, and that's what you're doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Grudy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, it could be a witness to a murder and all. Kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat until now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who's shooting in this. Right. That's why I took the photo and... Witness. That's enough. You had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What's she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had the photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it will drop the quality of but it lets us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why wouldn't my camera let her show it? I got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it would mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement! Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did! Why hasn't the enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it doesn't exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. What is the meaning of this, Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photograph to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Well, we still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And what good has it done any of us? That's why I requested you not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lauderhart. And none too soon. That was a fragrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness, and what else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time I declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to be like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Your Honor, there's something decisively strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What is supposed this photo strange? Okay, here goes nothing. That is a man's left hand. Here, Your Honor, the shooter. I'm not sure I understand. What's the about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon are from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in the photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone's in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor, you have given us definitive proof today. We now know it was not Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't shoot it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there is no other person on the lake that night. Who else but the defendant could have shot the victim? There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim is none other than the victim himself. Order, order! So you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Ah, he did learn our name. But suicide is out of the question. What? Examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance of which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure? Are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I have already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. Court is adjourned. Phew, that was a close one. How you feeling, Edgeworth? Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there? I'm not like, but anyways. If you didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I didn't kill him. You're just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check up on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Okay, you can tell her thank you. Tell her to watch what she says in court. That is all. Would it kill you just to say how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requested a transcript of Lada's entire testimony, though it might give me an ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that said it was the bang she heard. To be continued tomorrow! So, yes. Anyways, so that is the end of Turnabout Christmas 2024. Day 1. We'll be back tomorrow for day 2. Ba-ba-ba. So, anyone, so, I would ask how you guys feel about the trial already, but let's face it. If you've been here for a while, you know. You know, and then most people here probably come in with already knowing Ace Attorney. So I hope you guys enjoy. Yes, Kuma will be back tomorrow, and for the rest of it, it's the Kuma special of Turnabout Christmas. So yeah, and I think. Do I want to rate anyone? doing a quick check of my raid list, but I don't see anybody, and I'd rather just not waste time if that was the case. Because I don't want to waste time. Yeah, there's like nobody on the list, so we'll just call it here for tonight. I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow for Turnabout Christmas Day 2.